Hello my dear students, welcome back to chemistry class beta. This is the last class in the topic of aldehydes and ketones. In this last class, I am going to show you some of the very important chemical properties of aldehydes and ketones in the manner of competitive point of view. Okay na? Yes. So in that, let me explain first of all about the Tishenko's reaction. Very important and very special name. Tishenko. So Tishenko's reaction, and also we can say that modified form of Kennegero's reaction. You know that Kennegero beta. Okay na? Yes. So let me give the statement first of all in Tishenko's reaction. In Tishenko's reaction, we can consider the all types of aldehydes. But in Kennegero, the aldehydes which does not contain alpha hydrogen, they will only participate in Kennegero. But this is the modified form. Means we can consider all types of aldehyde may be with or without alpha hydrogen. With or without alpha hydrogen. So all types of aldehydes, they can be considered in Tishenko's reaction. But Tishenko's reaction, it's going to be carried out in presence of a suitable catalyst. The catalyst is nothing but the, upon heating with aluminum ethoxide. Upon heating with what, Nana? Aluminum ethoxide. Again, same thing, you are going to get the two products like Kennegero's reaction. One is alcohol by self-reduction, by Morris oxidation, that gives carboxylic acid. Yes or no? So 1 mole of aldehyde upon self-reduction, it going to form the product is alcohol. Another mole of aldehyde, same thing here also we have to consider in this reaction 2 moles. Another mole of aldehyde upon oxidation, it going to form the product is nothing but the carboxylic acid. So alcohol we are getting by the self-reduction, and carboxylic acid we are getting by what, Nana? Self-oxidation reaction. Now how many products you are getting here? 2 products. One is nothing but alcohol, one more is nothing but the carboxylic acid. But you know one thing very well. What is meant by esterification reaction? When carboxylic acids reacts with alcohol, definitely they are going to form the product. The product is nothing but what, beta? Ester. Which product they are going to form? Ester. Okay na beta? So for the formation of ester during esterification, definitely there will be elimination of water molecule. It takes place, Nana. Okay na? Yes. So this is your finally, we have to say that Tishenko's reaction. What are the final products? Ester is the final product. And here we can consider all types of aldehyde. Let me consider one example. First, suppose I am going to consider acetaldehyde. And I told you how many moles we have to consider? 2 moles. So 2 moles of CH3 bonded to CHO. 2 moles of acetaldehyde I have taken here. 2 moles of acetaldehyde. 2 moles of acetaldehyde it upon what, Nana? Heating with aluminum ethoxide. Upon heating with aluminum ethoxide, Al in bracket में OC2H5 taken thrice. OC2H5 taken thrice. Aluminum ethoxide. Yeah. First mole of aldehyde, it upon reduction, it changes into the alcohol. So 2 carbon aldehyde changes into 2 carbon alcohol. What is the 2 carbon alcohol? Ethyl alcohol. So the formula is nothing but the CH3 bonded to CH2OH. Okay, we are getting the product is nothing but the ethyl alcohol by the reduction of 1 mole of aldehyde. Similarly, again we have to consider that second mole of aldehyde, it upon oxidation changes into the carboxylic acid. So 2 carbon aldehyde is acetaldehyde, upon oxidation changes into 2 carbon acid, that is nothing but what, Nana? Acetic acid. So what is the formula of acetic acid? CH3 bond COOH. So the name of this compound is called what, beta? Acetic acid. What is the compound? Acetic acid. So one is acid, one more is alcohol. Definitely they undergoes esterification. But little bit changes I want to show you. CH3 bond C double bond O bonded to OH. No problem now beta, that is also acetic acid. Yes. During esterification, number of times already I have told you, the bond cleavage takes place between carbon to oxygen, and the bond cleavage takes place between oxygen to hydrogen. So in acid, CO cleavage will be takes place, and in alcohol, OH cleavage will be takes place now. So OH को break करना पड़ेगा आपको, like this. We have to make the OH breaking. Okay, na? Yes, beta. Now H plus combines with OH minus goes to be eliminated in the form of water molecule. Remaining we have to condense. CH3 bonded to C double bond O. Okay, I am going to write here CH3 bonded to C double bond O. Remaining is O bonded to CH2 CH3. Yes, here I am going to write that O bonded to CH2 CH3. That is your final product, looking like in the form of ester. But what is the name of that ester? This is, we can consider that side chain. The side chain is, we have to say that ethyl. Remaining looking like CH3COO acetate ion. So we can say that ethyl acetate. And also we can say that ethyl ethanoate, that will be the IUPAC name. So you got the ester, beta? Yes. Next one is, I am going to consider another example. Are you ready? Here I have taken 2 moles of acetaldehyde. It contains alpha hydrogen. Now I want to consider without alpha hydrogen. Okay, we can consider benzaldehyde. So 2 moles of benzene, benzene bonded to CHO, 2 moles of benzaldehyde I have taken here. Clear? Yes. Same thing, 2 moles of benzaldehyde, each upon heating imprints of aluminum ethoxide. In the chart panel also we can write OET. ET means ethyl group, taken thrice because of aluminum charge is +3. First mole upon sulfur reduction gives alcohol. So benzaldehyde changes into benzyl alcohol. What is the formula of benzyl alcohol? Benzene bonded to CH2, CH2 bonded to OH. What is the name of this alcohol? Benzyl alcohol. Second mole of benzaldehyde, upon oxidation, it changes into the product is benzoic acid. So benzaldehyde changes into benzoic acid, benzene bonded to COOH. Otherwise, we can write that C double bond O bonded to OH. So the name of this compound is called benzoic acid. Benzoic acid. So from benzyl alcohol, we have to remove the hydrogen, same like above. From benzoic acid, due to CO cleavage, we have to remove the OH group. H combines with OH. We can eliminate the water molecule in the form of dehydration. Remaining is benzene bonded to C double bond O. Okay, I am going to write here. Next, benzene bonded to C double bond to taken beta. Next, O bonded to CH2, CH2 bonded to benzene, O bonded to CH2, CH2 bonded to benzene. Okay, again you got the ester. But what is the side chain here? This is your side chain. Benzyl benzoate. So the name of this ester is called benzyl benzoate. What is the name of this ester, beta? Benzyl benzoate. Okay, all of you? Samjhe ki nahi? Yeah, beta. Next one is, now I am going to show you another reaction. You suppose benzoin condensation. What is the reaction? Benzoin condensation. Benzoin condensation. So this is the reaction we have to do only by using 2 moles of benzaldehyde. Benzoin condensation. We have to consider 2 moles of benzaldehyde. Okay, I am going to consider 2 moles of benzaldehyde. Benzene, benzene bonded to C double bond O, C double bond O bonded to H. 1 mole. Condensation going to be takes place between 2 benzaldehyde. One benzaldehyde we have taken, and one more I am going to consider that. Benzene bonded to C double bond OH, benzene bonded to C double bond OH. 2 C double bond O groups, as much as possible we have to take in opposite direction, because of if they are in opposite, they do not causes the repulsion, means more stable. Okay, good. So 2 moles of benzaldehyde I have taken here. When they undergo condensation, condensation going to be takes place. Benzoin condensation is going to be carried out in presence of one suitable base, one suitable compound, that is nothing but the, upon heating with alcoholic KCN. If you want, you can consider alcoholic NaCN reagent as you wish. Sodium cyanide, potassium cyanide, which they are in alcoholic and aqueous nature. Okay, no problem. Okay, na? Yes, Nana. Now what we are going to get the product? Simply, Nana, from second mole of benzaldehyde, one of the hydrogen shifted to the oxygen of first mole of benzaldehyde. Bus. And automatically, after shifting of hydrogen, there will be new bond formation takes place between carbon to carbon, between two moles of benzaldehyde. Bus. It did on two changes. Carbon to carbon, new bond. One of the hydrogen shifted to O. Okay, now, not both hydrogen, only one of the hydrogen shifted to the oxygen. Remaining two forms, they will be remain same. Okay, between carbon to carbon, new bond. Yes. Carbon to carbon, new bond. Carbon connected to below plane H. Okay, carbon connected to below plane H. That we have to write as it is. Again, below plane C double bond O. S upon next carbon, below plane C double bond O. Below groups I am not changing anything. Between carbon to carbon, I have made new bond. And shifting of hydrogen means O become OH. So upon here, O becomes what, Nana? OH, because of hydrogen shifting to O upon the first molecule. Here and right side, benzenes are same. So carbon connected to benzene. Next, here also carbon connected to benzene. This is your very important product. It is known as benzoin. What is the product name? Benzoin. So 2 moles of benzaldehyde upon heating with alcoholic KCN, it forms, the product is nothing but benzoin. One more name of benzoin is functional group adjacent is alpha. Alpha contain OH. So alpha hydroxy ketone. What is mean by benzoin? Benzoins are nothing but the alpha hydroxy ketone compounds and OH group and C double bond O group, which are present upon the two different carbons. They should be in opposite direction. Then only it contains less stable, less repulsion and more stable. I hope you understand the story clearly. Question 9. 2 moles of benzaldehyde upon heating with alcoholic KCN, it forms alpha hydroxy ketone, that is known as benzoin. The reaction name is nothing but what, Nana? Benzoin condensation. Samjhe ki nahi? Good. And one objective question is there, Nana. What happens when benzoin undergoes oxidation? C double bond O group, that remains the same, but this is the alcoholic group. Alcohols upon which alcohol? Secondary alcohol. Secondary alcohol upon oxidation gives what, Nana? Ketone. So primary alcohols upon oxidation gives aldehyde. This is secondary alcohol. Secondary alcohols upon oxidation gives ketone. So benzoin upon oxidation, what is the product? The product is benzene ring is same. Secondary alcoholic group converted into ketone. Already here ketone is there. Okay, here I am going to write ketone. Again it connected to what, Nana? Benzene. So this is your product which we are getting from oxidation of benzoin. Benzoin upon oxidation is going to form a new product. This is known as benzene. You have to be focused. Okay, benzene, not benzene. Okay, now beta. So one C double bond O, one OH. This is benzoin. 2 C double bond O, 2 benzene. That is your benzene. Once again, benzaldehyde upon heating with alcoholic KCN, it forms benzoin. But benzoin undergoes oxidation, that forms what, Nana? Benzene. That is your product. This is only for objective question that we don't need to include in this reaction. The reaction is benzoin condensation. So formation of benzoin from benzaldehyde. Enough. Yeah, another reaction I am going to show you. So next reaction for objective point of view, that is nothing but the Witting reaction. What is the reaction? Witting reaction, beta. Yes. Sir, what is mean by Wittig reaction? Statement दिए तो बस हो जाता. Yes. Let me consider statement. Reaction तो dead easy है. This is the property not only for aldehyde, not only for ketone. That means this is the property of both the compound. One is nothing but the aldehyde and one more is nothing but the ketone. That's why here I have written common group C double bond O, carbonyl functional group. Aldehydes and ketones, they undergo reaction with one very important reagent. I am going to write that. The reagent is Wittig reagent. So you have to know the formula of Wittig reagent, name of Wittig reagent. The formula is C6H5, nothing but phenyl group. We have to take 3 moles of phenyl. 3 moles of phenyl groups, it connected to phosphorus atom. So how many phenyl groups? 3 phenyl groups. They are present on P atom. They are present on phosphorus atom. Now we have to write here double bond CH2. This is known as Wittig reagent. What is the reagent? Wittig reagent. But I want to write its exact common name. I mean exact chemical name. You know one thing very well. CH4, methyl. CH3, methyl. CH2, methylene. Yes, I am going to write here. CH2 is nothing but the methylene. How many phenyl groups are there? 3 phenyl groups are there. So we can say that triphenyl, methylene, triphenyl. Remaining is P double bond group is there. P double bond group means we have to say that the name of this compound is called phosphorane. Methylene, triphenyl, phosphorane. This is your Wittig reagent. Okay, now beta. So simply upon heating aldehydes and ketones, upon heating with Wittig reagent, it going to form the product is alkene. What is the product? Alkene. कुछ नहीं बेटा, dead easy answer. Simply the position of O replaced by CH2. CH2 position replaced by O. Mutual. Okay, now understanding and replacement will be takes place. Bus product was over. So carbon contain 2 bonds that I am going to write here as it is. Again carbon contain double bond O. Double bond we have to write as it is. Just position of O atom taken by the CH2 group from the Wittig reagent. C double bond CH2. The name is nothing but what, Nana? Alkene. What about CH2? CH2 position occupied by the O. So what is the product, Nana? Byproduct is C6H5 means triphenyl. Again यहाँ पर P as it is, double bond as it is, CH2 position replaced by the O and O position replaced by CH2. Okay, na? Right. What is the product name? Triphenyl. Okay, 3 phenyl groups are there. Triphenyl. But the looking like compound is PH3. PH3 means phosphine. So we can say that phosphine, triphenyl, phosphine oxide. This is the byproduct in all the Wittig reactions. Okay, now just 2 examples I want to show you. One by considering aldehyde, one by considering aldehyde. So let me consider acetaldehyde. Otherwise you can consider directly benzaldehyde. So benzaldehyde do beta? Yes, I am going to consider benzaldehyde. C6H5, any aldehyde you can take that. RCHO, CH3CHO, benzene CHO, as you wish. So here I am going to consider that benzaldehyde. Benzene bonded to C6H5, benzene. Benzene bonded to, so there, benzene bonded to CH double bond O. Benzene bonded to CHO means we have to say that benzaldehyde. Benzaldehyde. It upon reaction with Wittig reagent. What is the formula? C6H5 means phenyl. We can take that how many phenyl groups? In the place of C6H5, you can write PH. PH indicates phenyl ring, Nana. How many phenyl rings are there? 3 phenyl rings are there. and next it connected to phosphorus atom, double bond and what Nana? CH2. This is your what beta? Wetting reagent, and exact chemical name I have given in above general equation. Okay na? Right. Now simply upon heating with what? Wetting reagent. Benzaldehyde upon heating with wetting reagent, O position replaced by CH2. In the place of CH2 we have to write O. In that no changes, nothing. So benzene bonded to amine, C6H5 bonded to CH, CH double bond O, but O replaced by what Nana? CH2. Okay, I have written here. And what is the byproduct? PH3. Okay, PH3. Next one is P group is there, and double bond O. Triphenyl aspine oxide. That's the byproduct. And the main product is what? Alkene. But which alkene? This is called vinyl. You know that. Vinyl benzene. And also we can say that very, very, very important. It is known as styrene. Next one is, I'm going to consider that ketone. What beta? Ketone. Let me consider acetone, no problem. What is the formula of acetone? CH3 bond, C double bond O, CH3. CH3 bond, C double bond O, CH3. Otherwise we can write CH3 taken twice. What is the name of this compound? Acetone. Acetone now hit upon reaction with Wetting reagent. Formula PH3, triphenyl phosphorane, it connected to CH2. So this is your what Nana? Wetting reagent. Which reagent? Wetting reagent. It upon heating. Now it going to form the product, same thing, O replaced by CH2, CH2 replaced by O. CH3 taken twice, bonded to C, C double bond O, but O replaced by what Nana? CH2. The byproduct is PH3P double bond O, that is common in all cases Nana. So what is the name of this byproduct? What is the name of this alkene? So alkene name I want to show you. CH3 taken twice now beta. So we can write this is CH3 number 1, and you can write this is CH3 number 2. Otherwise CH3 taken twice as you wish. Okay, now 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons are there, and they are in the form of iso. Isobute, double bond is nothing but ene. Example for alkene. Okay, now beta, this is also a very important reaction. The name is nothing but what? A Wetting reaction. Which reaction? Wetting reaction. Now I am going to show you one more very important reaction, Nana, that is known as Re-Farmatsky reaction. What is mean by Re-Farmatsky reaction? Yes. Reaction number 15. What is the reaction beta? Re-Farmatsky reaction. Re-Farmatsky. Same thing, it is a property applicable for both the compounds, applicable for aldehydes and ketones. Okay na? And aldehydes and ketones, they undergo reaction with, you have to be focused on this only beta, this is the main reagent, alpha bromo ester. Alpha bromo ester. Aldehydes and ketones upon heating with, or we can say upon reaction with alpha bromo ester using the supporting metal is nothing but the zinc metal. And followed by here hydrolysis is also takes place. Hydrolysis is going to be takes place in presence of the medium is acidic medium. So aldehydes and ketones on reaction with alpha bromo ester by using zinc metal and followed by hydrolysis. Okay, now so many reagents are there, you have to be focused on, but reaction is easily. How to write I will tell you. Okay, now first of all it forms, after hydrolysis, it forms one intermediate. The name of this intermediate is beta hydroxy ester. What is the intermediate? Beta hydroxy ester. Now from that beta hydroxy ester we can lose the water molecule, means it undergoes dehydration simply upon heating. and finally you are going to get the product is alpha beta unsaturated ester. What is the final product? Alpha beta unsaturated ester that you are going to get now. पहले मुझे reaction बताने दो. Okay? All aldehydes we can consider acetaldehyde, formaldehyde, acetone, benzaldehyde as you wish. Let me consider important point, that is about the benzaldehyde. Okay, I am going to consider benzaldehyde. I have taken benzene. You suppose benzene connected to CH, CH connected to double bond O. Okay? Right now. What is the name of this compound? Benzaldehyde. It upon reaction the alpha bromo ester. Let me consider one example of ester. So suppose we can say that ethyl acetate. What is the formula of ethyl acetate? CH3 bonded to C double bond O bonded to O. This is acetate, but I am saying ethyl acetate. So it connected to C2H5. Ethyl acetate. Example for ester. But which ester we have to take? As per reformers reaction, we have to take alpha bromo ester. So this is nothing but the alpha carbon. CH3 plus में क्या लिखता हूँ? CH2. One of the hydrogen replaced by Br. Alpha bromo ester. And we can say exact name is alpha bromo. Side chain is called ethyl. The functional group is nothing but acetate. Alpha bromo ethyl acetate. Written, huh? Yes. And reaction going to be takes place with the help of supporting metal. The metal is nothing but zinc metal. And followed by we must to do hydrolysis. Hydrolysis we have to do in which medium? Acidic medium. Now what are the changes are going on? You have to be focused. Yes. Benzene bonded to CH. I am going to write as it is. Benzene bonded to CH. CH double bond O. But now I am going to convert into double bond into single bond. Yes, double bond converted into single bond. Okay? Now listen carefully. Upon that single bond, actually this bond going to be delocalized towards the oxygen. Oxygen contain the charge is minus. Minus means it will accept the H plus from the water molecule. So from the water molecule, H given to O, O become OH. From the water molecule, H plus given to the O, O become OH. Ready? Yeah? Now zinc metal reacts with Br, removed in the form of minus ZnBr. But listen carefully here, water molecule contain H plus and OH minus. H plus given to the O, O become OH. H plus given to the O clear, but remaining OH group is there in water molecule. That OH group we have to be right here. Means what is the byproduct? Hydroxy zinc bromide, that is a byproduct. So Zn and Br and OH from water molecule, all they are removed in the form of hydroxy zinc bromide. Okay, and Br to gaya. Remaining group is here CH2. Okay, alpha CH2 as it is. CH2 connected to C double bond O and O. CH2 connected to C double bond O and O. Okay, and O connected to ethyl group. Yes, O connected to what is the group? Ethyl group C2H5. COOC, nothing but ester. This is the functional group of ester. Adjacent is alpha, adjacent is beta. Okay, so beta carbon connected to hydroxy, we can say that beta hydroxy ester. This is your intermediate. So the intermediate name is nothing but the beta hydroxy ester. Now such beta hydroxy ester, it upon heating, it loses the water molecule. How to lose the water molecule? You know very well. From alpha carbon we have to remove the hydrogen. From beta position we have to remove the OH. After loss of water between alpha and beta, single become double, means unsaturation. So benzene I am going to write here as it is. From beta position we are removing OH, means only CH is there. After removal of water molecule, single bond become double bond. From alpha, we removed one hydrogen, so we are written CH, and remaining group is same. C double bond to O, O connected to C2H5. This is your ester functional group. So ester group adjacent is alpha, adjacent is beta. Alpha beta double bond is there, so we can say that alpha beta unsaturated, the functional group is nothing but what, Nana? Ester. Beta hydroxy ester changes into alpha beta unsaturated ester. Beta hydroxy ester changes into alpha beta unsaturated ester. Clear, beta? This is your reformers reaction. Once again, aldehydes and ketones, when they react with alpha bromo ester in presence of zinc followed by hydrolysis, they forms beta hydroxy ester, followed by upon heating they undergo dehydration and forms alpha beta unsaturated esters. Okay, now beta. Now the question is for objective point of view. What happens when alpha beta unsaturated ester undergoes hydrolysis? So let me tell what is the formula of alpha beta unsaturated ester. We can say this is nothing but benzene ring, and also we can say that phenyl C6H5, it connected to CH, again bonded to CH, again it connected to C double bond O, connected to O, O bonded to C2H5. This is your alpha beta unsaturated ester. Same product I have taken it. When that product undergo reacts with dilute sulfuric acid. What is the importance of dilute sulfuric acid? Means it will provide the water molecule. Means we have to do hydrolysis. Upon hydrolysis, bond breaking takes place between carbon to oxygen. Now what you are going to get the product? This is benzene C6H5. Benzene bonded to CH double bond CH, CH bonded to C double bond O. From water molecule we have to take the OH group. This is one product. So from water molecule we have taken OH. Remaining H plus is there that reacts upon ethoxy ion. So the one more byproduct is called C2H5O. It will take H plus from the water, ethyl alcohol. So this is your benzene bonded to CH double bond CH bonded to COOH. This is the name is called cinnamic acid. Which acid? Cinnamic acid. And also we can say that functional group adjacent is alpha, adjacent is beta. So we can say alpha beta unsaturated carboxylic acid. Alpha beta unsaturated esters upon hydrolysis they changes into the alpha beta unsaturated carboxylic acids, and one more byproduct is known as ethyl alcohol. This is only objective point of view I am telling, and you also know very well beta. Esters upon hydrolysis gives carboxylic acid and alcohol. Yes or no beta? Yeah. So this is your final reaction. The name of reaction is called Reformers reaction. Last and final, two compounds they have to be prepared. They are very important for objective point of view. They are not named reactions, just two compounds are there, special compounds. Yes, let me consider compound number 1. So the first compound I am going to tell you, that is about the malachite. As per theory point of view, in the uses of benzaldehyde I have told you. Benzaldehyde is used in manufacture of malachite green dye, nothing but green colored substance. So malachite green dye. A colored dye, green colored dye, the name is nothing but malachite. It can be prepared by using what, Nana? Benzaldehyde. Okay, let me consider benzaldehyde. Benzene bonded to CH, CH double bond O. What is the name? Benzaldehyde. Benzaldehyde, it undergo reaction with aniline compound. and we must require 2 moles of aniline. What is the formula of aniline? Benzene bonded to NH2. Benzene bonded to NH2. But little bit I want to change here. Of course, aniline, how many hydrogens are there? 2 hydrogens are there. In that 2 hydrogen place, I want to write 2 methyl. So we can say dimethyl aniline. In the place of 2 hydrogen, I have written here 2 methyl. Dimethyl aniline. And also we can say that N comma N. Nitrogens are connected to 2 methyl. That's why I have written here N comma N dimethyl. But overall compound name is called aniline. N comma N dimethyl aniline. So it contains the nature is electron donating nature. So in presence of electron donating, para position is more reactive. From that para place, we have to remove the hydrogen. Yes. So reaction going to be takes place. Preparation of malachite dye takes place in presence of concentrated sulfuric acid. What is the use of concentrated sulfuric acid? Elimination of water molecule. How to remove the water molecule? From benzaldehyde, we have to remove the oxygen. So N comma N dimethyl aniline. From that dimethyl aniline, from para place we are removing hydrogen. But how many moles we have taken? 2 moles. From 2 moles of aniline from para place, we have to remove 2 hydrogen. 2 hydrogen combines with O, removed in the form of H2. Remaining your malachite dinana. What is the formula? Benzene bonded to CH. Okay, we can say that benzene bonded to CH. CH double bond. 1 bond we have to use for the making of bond with benzene. 1 more bond we have to use for the making of bond with another mole of benzene. How many benzenes are there? 2 benzenes are there. So 2 bonds are connected to 2 moles of benzene. Okay. Bond number 1, bond number 2. First bond connected to benzene. Second bond also connected to benzene. Connected to which position? Para position. And opposite position, N connected to methyl groups. Opposite position N connected to methyl group. Again opposite position is N connected to methyl groups. This is your green colored dye compound. Its name is known as malachite. Which color dye? It is a green colored dye. Malachite green dye. We can prepare by using benzaldehyde and N comma N dimethyl aniline. Okay na beta? Yes. So last time final compound, that is about the indicator preparation. The name of indicator is phenolphthalein indicator. Which indicator? Phenolphthalein indicator. So how to prepare phenolphthalein indicator? And one question I am going to give you. Try to write the IUPAC name of malachite green. Just I want to say, try to write yourself. Methyl, 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 methyl. How many? 4. Tetramethyl, clear. Amine, amine, diamine. Tetramethyl, diamine, phenyl, 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 triphenyl. Only 1 carbon is there, methane. Once again, tetramethyl, diamine, triphenyl, methane. That is the IUPAC name of malachite green. So last time final phenolphthalein indicator, and also we can say that it is an example of acid base indicator. Phenolphthalein indicator, and we can say that acid base indicator. It can be prepared by using one of the acid anhydride compound, that is nothing but the phthalic acid. Benzene bonded to C double bond O, again bonded to C double bond O. 2 C double bond O groups are connected to O. This is the anhydride coming from the phthalic acid. So we have to say that the name of this compound is called phthalic anhydride. What is the name of this compound? Phthalic anhydride. When phthalic anhydride undergoes condensation or coupling with phenol, it undergoes coupling with phenol. What is the name of phenol? Benzene bonded to OH. OH is also electron donating. Opposite place is para, more reactive. From this place we have to remove the hydrogen. Again same like above, how many moles? 2 moles we have to consider. Okay, is what is the name beta? Phenol. Phthalic anhydride upon coupling with phenol, upon condensation with phenol, same thing in presence of strong dehydrating agent, concentrated what Nana? H2SO4. Concentrated H2SO4, we have to eliminate the water molecule. How? From phthalic anhydride, I am going to remove one oxygen. Phenol para place, remove one hydrogen. Two phenols are there, so two hydrogen combines with O, goes to be eliminated in the form of water molecule. Remaining is your product, that is nothing but phenolphthalein indicator. Benzene bonded to C double bond O. Yes, I am going to show the structure. Benzene bonded to C double bond O, above plane. Below plane, benzene bonded to C. Okay, benzene bonded to C. Two carbons are connected to, okay now, junction oxygen. Okay, it is the junction oxygen. Everything is same. But below the carbon, how many bonds are there? Two bonds are there. Such two bonds are connected to para position of 2 moles of phenol. So carbon connected to para position of phenol and opposite place connected to OH. Again, carbon contain one more bond. It also connected to another mole of what Nana? Benzene at para position. Is it also connected to what Nana? Is phenol ring. Opposite place में क्या लिखना पड़ेगा? OH we have to be right. Okay. So opposite place OH2 para position connected to carbon. Opposite place OH2 para position connected to carbon. Opposite Nana. Okay, all of you. This is your very important. Okay, the name of this indicator is called phenolphthalein indicator. What is the indicator? Phenolphthalein indicator. So why we are using this indicator? What is the use of this indicator? We can detect the presence of acid and base in the given sample of the liquid solution. Okay, now how can you detect? So phenolphthalein indicator, it is colorless. Phenolphthalein indicator is completely colorless in acidic medium. It was colorless in what, Nana? Acidic medium, and it will changes into the changes to pink color. Changes to pink color in the medium is nothing but what, Nana? Basic medium. In the medium is nothing but basic medium. So in acidic medium, phenolphthalein indicator will be colorless. When it was in basic medium, phenolphthalein changes into the color is nothing but pink color. So colorless means we have to confirm the presence of acid solution, and if changes into the pink color, we have to be confirmed that the given solution is basic in nature. That's why we are saying phenolphthalein is known as acid base indicator. Okay, now this is your complete story about the aldehydes and ketones. And in next class onwards, okay, now I am going to start about the carboxylic acids. Small topic and interesting topic now. Okay, now that we will continue there.